Going to preface this video by saying if you're one of those artists that enjoys the process or whatever, then this video isn't going to be for you. On the other hand, if you're one of those artists that are anything like me and you don't like spending a lot of time doing useless crap on a piece, there's other parts of the piece that you'd rather be focusing on, or maybe you have a lot of commission work to do and you want better time management and turnarounds, then this video is going to be for you. There are lots of reasons why you'd want to get through the tedious parts of the piece faster, like filling in flats, for example. So I'm going to show you two tools in Photoshop and Clip Studio Paint that you can use to quickly fill in your flat colors. And if you wanted to have them on the same layer, it'll also add lines to your flats. First tool I'm going to go over is the one in Photoshop, and it is called the Pen tool. This is a tool that you're going to be using. You can press P on the keyboard to trigger it. If you right-click on it right here in the side menu, you can see all the different options of the type of this tool that you can use. In this instance, we want to use the freeform pen tool, so make sure that that is selected. Your menu to make adjustments to this tool is going to be on the top bar here. Your fill color is going to be up here. If you would like to change that, you can change it with your colors down here. This instance, I want to have black lines with skin color, so I'm going to select a skin color for my fill. Back up on this menu where the stroke is, I'm going to make sure that it is selected black. If you don't want to have line art attached to this, all you have to do is click on this button here and it will turn off the line art. This instance, I did want line art though, so I am going to turn that back on with a color. One thing you want to check with this tool is to make sure that it is on shape instead of path. You're not going to be creating a path with this tool. You want to be using it for a shape. The size of your line is going to be right here. If you want your line to be thick or if you want your line to be thin, you want to adjust the pixel menu right here. There are other menus up at the top that you can adjust. If you want to know what they do, just go ahead and look at them. They all have drop downs and they all have little descriptions of what they do. In this case, I don't need to edit anything else and I'm ready to paint with this piece. When you are using this tool, keep in mind that you do not have to create a new layer. It's going to create layers for you. So all you have to do is select the area in which you want to paint with this tool. Make sure that the pen stays on the canvas until you complete the shape and then release it. And voila, you have your solid color and you have your line art. This tool works with these points that are customizable until you hit enter. If you need to correct the shape, you can use these points here until you're happy with how the shape looks. Press enter when you are happy. Until this tool is rasterized, you can continue to adjust anything that you want with it. If you don't like the color that it came out with, you can change your color. You can also change it down here in this menu. And then the previously adjusted color will be added at the very top right here if you want to add a custom color that isn't in your list. The same principle applies to the line art. You can continue to change and adjust the line art as much as you want until this is rasterized. Every time you use this tool, it is going to create a new layer with this tool that you can continue to customize. When you're happy with them, all you have to do is rasterize them. I have a key set to do that, but you just right-click, hit rasterize layer. After this is rasterized, you will not be able to adjust it, but you will be able to merge them down into one shape, and you can have your fills. Now, Clip Studio Paint has a tool that works similarly to this tool. In Clip Studio, this tool is called the balloon pen. It is located over here. The one that you want to use for this one is going to be right here. Make sure that it's on balloon pen and not one of these. You have your line color here, which works off of one of these colors here. And then you have your fill color. Make sure the color in front is the color you want to be using. In this instance, I have these reversed. I want to have black lines and I want to have skin fills. So You also have your menu down here. You can adjust your brush size, which again is going to only adjust the line art size. And then you have post correction in case the shapes that you're making are too wiggly and you want them to be smoother shapes. You can turn on post correcting. And then in this case, it is the exact same principle. All you have to do is draw your shape, close it, and there you go. If you don't want line art on this one, just make sure that the color selected is the exact same color. And there you go, you have solid fills. These are two tools that can really save time when coloring a piece, so you can move on to other parts of the piece. Alright, that concludes this tutorial. Alright, later.